about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a
Pia to the middle. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Wade. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wade's got his first points in this one.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Heat.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard.
Stick it too much.
Montgomery, the pass to Bosch. It's rebounded by Leonard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Charlotte no good that time either.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Montgomery. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And he gets it to go.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Well, Heat leading by 7. He dishes it to Bosch. Pass to Freak. It's stolen by Jefferson. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. Batum. Rebound by the Heat. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
The kick out to Bosch. Lots of room. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. And here's Walker outside. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. A nice shot by Tucker.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat answers.
Hornets trail by 11. Walker dishes to Batum. He feeds it to Jefferson. And Whiteside sends it back. Now here's Freak against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. Batum passes to Kaminsky. There's the feed to Walker. Inside. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Freak kicks it to Tucker. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 9. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, a bit ago, ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Wade outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. Here's Montgomery. And the layup is good. Freak's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Batum inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Wade. That time on the assist from Tucker. And that's now 6 points for Wade.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and advantage as well, his mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. The Hornets also changing it up. Splitters checked in for Myers Leonard. Lee comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Splitter inside. Guarded by Stoudemire. Good. The Heat leading by 9. Freak dishes to Bosh. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Splitter. That's tipped. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down.
Going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
There's the pick. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. 1:19 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Lin, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Splitter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Outside, Lin. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. The Heat leading by 13. Up top, Dragic, defended by Lin. And it's Freak missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Splitter. Here's Kaminsky. Rejected by Montgomery. And here come the Heat again. Miami with the fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Lin, that's a 2-pointer. He got it up that time.
Now coming on the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear you.
Well, not exactly the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Charlotte, Splitter comes in for Al Jefferson. And it's Kaminsky in for Myers Leonard. On the court for the Hornets, Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Kaminsky, then there's Batum, and it's Splitter in at the center position. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. number one, the
Can't
Heat.
guard us on the perimeter.
Kevin, I've always
Spread
said
the
shooting
floor,
percentage
isolate up.
individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, one, they have good shooters, but two, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
Kaminsky. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line at 2. That one is on Stoudemire. The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 14. Freak with it. 12 points for him. Wade kicks to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire, the screen. And there's the pass to Tucker. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Heat lead by 16. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Walker penetrating. Splitter dishes to Lynn. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. Lee comes in for Walker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something to right. And Freak throws it down.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the wing right side. Tucker, the pass to Montgomery. Wade on the wing. The tray. And it's Lynn with the rebound. Hornets trail by 16. Let's check out. Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Lee kicks to Lynn. 9 feet out, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Boozer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Last field goals have come from the paint.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Poked away and stolen by Freak. Pulls up for 3. That's good. Freak's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Lee. Great touch on the 16-footer. Lee's got his first basket of the night. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Freak. He's got 23. Screen by Boozer. Now Freak gets it off, and that's not going to go. And so a pretty lopsided. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Batum with the ball. Wade picks him up. Ball's knocked loose. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Whiteside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Batum passes to Leonard. Outside, Walker. Jefferson kicks to Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got 10 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And that one's good. Free.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Knocks it loose, and that's on a bounce. Charlotte will retain possession.
That was me, bro.
Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at, and now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
And stolen by Freak. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards with the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And for the purists out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and create so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
That's 3 in a row to start the second half.
Charlotte shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Kemba Walker.
Walker having a fantastic game. He's got 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set up more threes for him up top and let him add to that total.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
And
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
That key
We got to be more physical on defense.
gave you a good look at the action. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to
Get
hear
into
what
them on
Steve
the
Clifford
perimeter.
was saying to his
Post.
team. He made it
Rotate
clear that
over
their
and
offense
make your
needed to
presence
run through
felt.
Leonard. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Montgomery. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Walker, covered by Montgomery. Walker missing again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Dishes to Bosch. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job work.
Now here's Walker. D right on him. And it's good from the elbow. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter. The Heat have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the
The meat of the second half here.
pass to Jefferson.
That's a wall.
Good work defensively by Whiteside.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Walker with it. Out defended by Freak. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. The Hornets also with a sub. Lynn's checked in. Walker the pass to Leonard. The dish now to Batum. Leonard with a screen on Johnson. And Batum kicks to Leonard. And it's Miami with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dragic dishes to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
A nice shot by Lynn.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And the dunk by Bosch.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Leonard with a screen on Dragic. Walker the pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Freak, defended by Lynn, and Lynn comes to help. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
We really have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been dominant over the last month. First in scoring, first in assist, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at Miami. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Charlotte, right now, quite a ways down below.
And when you look at Miami, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. I mean, they've got enough of that. It was just a matter of if they could get the most out of it.
From 12 feet out, the shot will not go. Dragic with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Passes it to Bosch. Freak with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Stoudemire kicks to Freak. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Stoudemire, and that is good. Stoudemire's got his first points of the game.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Batum against Johnson. Right side, Lin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a three. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Montgomery. Fires the three. That's good. The Freak's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
By himself. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Johnson attacking. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Johnson's got hit. His second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a wide open look for Lee. Drills it from outside. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Splitter sets a screen. Lin kicks to Lee. And it's the Hornets another three.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and we'll take it right back. Even with the D lurking, it made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Heat shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Now here's Lin, covered by Montgomery. Splitter sets a screen. There's Lee with the three, and released it in top.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Kemba Walker. Splitter is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Lee, and it's Harden in at the small forward.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Johnson. Finished off the break.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Splitter sets a screen. Walker goes in. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lee outside. Now here's Kaminsky. Not a lot of room. Again, the miss by Walker. Miami's on past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Freak with it. He's picked up by Walker. Freak kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Freak. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. Good. Freak's got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Lee outside. Pass to Harden. Feeds it to Kaminsky. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Here's Blatch. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 45 points.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's the lob to the hoop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. And it's Walker penetrating. It's blocked. They retain possession.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Freak. The Hornets also with a sub. The Heat on offense. They're on a 15-3 run. Now here's Freak, defended by Lynn. Freak kicks to Boozer. Goes up at the stripe. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. Charlotte shooting the ball at 42%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place, and just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Ooh, quick hand on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other.